cheaper, more affordable, and more expensive craft products. Which side do you prefer? Which is made with the cheaper products? Which is made with those more expensive ones? I wonder, can you actually tell the difference? I invite you to watch the video how I made those cards. I hope we will prove. What will we prove? Well, you have to watch to find out. I hope you will enjoy it. Join me and create some simple yet pretty cute Christmas cards. Let's do tests together. More expensive products on my left, cheaper products on my right. Let's see if the final look of my Christmas cards will be better or worse and which side will win. I wonder how many of you have felt intimidated and worse just because you cannot afford the beautiful products that are offered by wonderful brands, and how many of you felt like maybe next budget, maybe next month, maybe next time, and there is something new coming yet again. You didn't get the first product because you couldn't afford it, and they're coming with something new. Let's see. Is it really worth to spend the penny? Is it really worth to spend the dollar, cent and zlotys, whichever, and always go for the best quality, bigger price versus simple things, very simple things. I'm gonna make very simple cards, and I hope to just try the idea. This came to me in the morning, literally in bed. Can you believe it? So when I was thinking about it, I was like, you know what? I need to make a video now. I had to drop Emily to school first, but then I had to eat some breakfast, and then I thought, no, I'm doing it. I just have to try it. So what I'm trying to do now, as you will see, I am gonna I'm gonna try to make 2 Christmas trees using cheaper and more expensive products. Are they similar? Not so much. I'll go back. And I do wonder how our eye will feel about those two. So I'm masking the sides of my Christmas tree right now. And this tape is a painter tape. Many of you have been asking me. I got it. I was sent this from Rain from States. She sent it to me. You can sometimes use it several times if it's not too used. Let's say they pretty much equal. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna try and see. Let's start with the green. We have expensive oxides here, and let's start and see how those are gonna be. And I will basically try to make a lovely greenish Christmas tree. Now I'm not using the proper tool, I don't have it, and many of you loved my yesterday video about oxides and about my journaling session. Many of you said I need to get oxides, and that rang the bell to me, thinking, so is it really, are they really that good? Like, I know I have them, I use them, but I got them just because Rain got them for me for a good price in Michael's, and with the coupons and all, I could not physically afford oxides probably, so I have them. I use them because you've asked me for it many times, but I just thought yesterday when many of you said, oops, I will get it, I will buy it, I need to buy it, now I know I need to buy it. I thought, are they really that good? And then I have a China, very cheap ink, few colors, which looks, we used it for a different card, do you remember? A little bit of stamping. I hope I have some clean sponge. I don't see it here, 2 seconds. Okay, I found some different one. So yes, the idea is to try and see, the idea is basic. Is it really worth it? Is it really that different? So many of you feel worse because you don't own the products, and I completely understand that. Like, I'm trying to order Tim Holtz the stamping machine, and it's like pushing away the thought of spending what's X amount of money, you know. And yeah, so I really do understand how you feel, honestly. So that's why I was thinking, let's experiment and see how pretty can I make the cards prettier with cheaper products. Let's just test that. So I really hope that this test will show, this is my hope, that it will show that it's okay, you can look around for cheaper alternatives if you cannot afford it. If you're lucky that you can, super, awesome, that's amazing. But I really wish to see for myself, you know, how good will be the look. Now, first impression, this is very chalky looking. This is very nice and bright. So if I would go for first impression now, I would say this is nicer look. But maybe I didn't give enough of a go. Let's see. And also, I have to say here, you rocked yesterday, guys. After my video, so many of you have purchased my stencils, and although I'm trying to say don't buy new things, it's nice that so many of you have felt to support my little store and to buy stencils, and not only stencils, because you got also the new kit, card making kit from my Etsy store. I could not say bigger thank you. Thank you so much for those who felt the need to support it and to just be part of that day with me when I was talking about it. So thank you so much. Anyway, anyway, I'm gonna just blend in this nicer. Okay, I still prefer this look, but maybe I just did too. Wait, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, let's see if we can actually nicely take this down for the next card, as in that we can use the tapes as they are. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Okay, a beautiful. I'm gonna just close that. Sorry, I am quite excited for this video, so I could be a little bit of what's the word, a little bit of hypered. I love it. Okay, so we have that. I'm gonna take this off slowly. Okay, I'm gonna stick it down to on my desk, because I have to, as you can tell, other colors, other things to try out, and I hope to just save my tape. Basically, I cannot tell you how much it cost, because I cannot remember. I'm sure Rain would know that. I don't think I ever paid attention to how much it was, but she knew I would love to have it. So yeah, I'll show you. I'm just sticking this. I'll show you 2 seconds. Come on, move me. See, I'm sticking this here. Oh, with my belly. Sticking it at the edge of my desk, so hopefully I can reuse it in a minute. Is it good enough? It is it? It is. So now I have to clean my hands. I don't want to dirty that. I'm back. Since we're trying to do it very cheaper way, I'm gonna hand write Merry Christmas. So I'm gonna just, before I add any attach any Merry, oh, it's already wrong, I can see. Not in this spot. Let's do it again. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You know what? I'm just gonna go with the flow, and that's it. Merry. But I'm worried about this, that it's not dry yet, so I'm gonna just do this. Okay, that's good. I can actually rewrite that a little bit. Can I? Should I? I'm standing, so writing when you stand, it's not probably the ideal, but you know what? It's fine. Oops. Merry Christmas. So quiet. Emily's in school. Lucas is at work. And it's so quiet. Merry Christmas. Okay. I think I liked it before I started making it thicker, to be very honest with you, as I'm always, but that's okay. Okay, Merry Christmas, we have it. And so here we should, what should we do? We should do some stamping, right? I should invest in new ink or fillers, definitely, because I'm trying to make the Merry Christmas, and I don't know where's my black ink that does work. Of course I don't know. Who would know in this mess? Thank God I didn't trip over yet. Because if you see my desk, my floor, desk is nothing compared to floor. Anyway, okay, it is what it is. If it's not gonna be the most black, that's okay. Super, that will do. That will do. So what do we have now here, guys? We have 2 Christmas cards. I'm doing that pretty slow, isn't it? And that's okay. I hope you can forgive me this. So I have 2 bases. Bases are exactly the same. I'm not gonna make it myself because I never did. So, but you could make your own base, basically. So this is it, and this is it here. Okay, and I need to stick this down. I attached my bases, no, I attached my cards to my bases, so my next step is to add some bling. And now, in the cheap version, I have some, of course I will say that wrongly, but seconds, whichever, you know what I mean. I am too lazy to go and check this pronunciation of that. I believe you'll know what I mean. That looks already super pretty, even though I'm using pretty cheap things. And on this end I have Tim Holtz Ranger liquid pearls. So let's see. I have to test it if this is actually, no, of course we have to open up the nozzle. Okay, so that should, oh no, okay, this doesn't work. I'm gonna go for Duvet Craft, which, oh no, I don't believe that. Now you see, don't do what I did. Look at this disaster. I cannot believe it. I don't believe it. It's not closed or what? 2 seconds. It's not closed maybe, but how is that possible? I never ever opened it, so did it open itself? Oh, Genie Mackerella, that's a big poo-poo. You know what? This is actually a huge disaster, don't you think? What else can I use in exchange? I don't have any more red. Let me look. Okay, I'm trying them all, and I have the pink one. I'm gonna use the pink one here. But before, this is such a pity. Look what happened there. How to... It will leave the mark for sure, isn't it? Gesso it. I can gesso it. Of course it left the mark. Oh, I can do this. Okay, now I know I'm not gonna give away this card, but I can give it to my Lucas, no? Okay, it's not too bad, but it's just be careful when you're doing things on top of your cards. Oops. Now this is another duvet. It's pink Duvet Craft, and I had to cut the nozzle because it was not working for me. But yes, at least we have some sort of dots here that we can compare. So, oh no, move away. You're trial because you're gonna have things on your hand. What a strange disaster in a way. But look, it is what it is. We have to deal with things. Learn from my mistakes. Okay, this is what we have. The nozzle is cut, so the hole is huge and the dots are huge, but it's okay. Now, I'm gonna glue down my seconds with the hot glue and hope that this will be nice here. So those seconds are probably, you're probably laughing if I'm saying this very incorrectly, but those seconds are definitely 5 years old or more, because they were again first things I didn't even probably purchase it. My father sent it over to me, my dad. So yeah, because I started from doing Christmas crafts. This was my first thing when I started my crafty trip. I was doing dough angels and Christmas decorations for sale, and they were selling indeed. Oh, okay, that's kind of not even niche here. Oh, or maybe like that. So yeah, I have some blingy bling, old school blingy bling. Oops, but it's time. I think it's time to use it. So yeah, especially that I can bet with you, you have old school blingy blingy as well that you didn't use for 5 years as well or so. Okay, that's so very much uneven. It doesn't feels right. It does not feel right. What if I'll add more? That's now too much or something, isn't it? Ah, Marta. The one that says, oh, this doesn't stick. Oh, this didn't stick. So wait, maybe I can do it like this. I think so. Okay, look, it doesn't have to be perfect. Let's say it half perfect, a little bit perfect, a little not. But it shocks me that it doesn't stick. Is it because the ink didn't dry or what? No, it did stick. Okay, anyway, so this is what we have. What's your opinion about those two cards now? I like them both. I don't think I could guess that the cheaper technically is this one. Okay, my writing is not the best, so my suggestion is invest in a nice Merry Christmas stamp. €3 I paid, I think, or €2 or something, so you know. But then beautiful green here with a lovely blink in comparison to pink one. I'm sorry I couldn't, all my reds are not working. I've tried one red, another red, 2 brands. Sorry, I tried. Let's move on to card number 2. Well, yeah. So here it is. Approximately. Oops. Stay in one place, please. Thank you. No, because I used green, I'm just trying to stick it down. Look, we're saving money now and environment. Okay, now the difficult bit. Come on, Marta, this is not possible, or it is. I have to do it. This is just, I don't know. Woohoo! I'm gonna pause the video, no, pause my recording, so you're not gonna be seeing this unrolling tapey thing, because it takes ages. I'm nearly there, and a little disaster, but it's okay. I hope I manage. Now, if I be doing watercolor painting, I probably would use a new tape, just, you know. Okay, this is bigger, this is smaller, that's okay. Let's just not see that. Let's go for the red one for a change, not the blue. This will be too equal to similar. Let's go for them too. I have the yellow sponge. I don't have the red one, but I have half of the brown one, so that's okay. I think this is the yellow one. It has to be. That's it. Now, it's a nice chalky finish, and don't get me wrong, I think it's beautiful, but it's very dim colors. The colors are dim. There is a new collection, am I right? Correct me, but I think there is a new collection already in place of colors, and I think they were a little bit more, kind of more loud colors, I call them. I think, like, there's so many things happening on the market, and I think I'm just zoned in my own YouTube here and my own things, that I just don't follow every trend that is there, because I don't. I like to be surprised as well, and I like to be told things, and oh, did you see this, did you see that? So yeah, I'm zoned yesterday I was having a chat and a friend of mine said, how are we gonna be without your voice when you be, you know, finally having a new addition to your family, and it's gonna be hard. And I said, look, it's gonna be hard equally for me, because like YouTube is it's my home, literally. You are my bread and butter, as they call it. I just cannot survive without you, so it will be challenging for both of us, I believe, isn't it? Now, I hope I'm fair and square in adding the color and all, because it seems to be not maybe so even. I don't know. Let's see. It looks pretty. I like that. Both. I like both in this case. This is brighter, this is darker, and that's okay. Now, before I'm gonna rip off the tapes, I'm gonna dry. I'm adding a bit more darker. I'm gonna dry them inks, because I think they don't dry that fast. I leave it as it is. It's nice. I'm gonna just quickly dry that. I just realized that I have no long sleeve today, and maybe by accident you have seen my hand, which is pretty. Did you see? Maybe you did. Which is pretty rough looking. Oh, come on, quickly. Yeah, I was just having a diabetes test last Friday, and yeah, just some nurses are probably not so experienced in this matter, so yeah, it looks pretty bad. So if any of you have seen it, just Jesus, it's not only yeah, it was just the blood test thing for the glucose test, it's called. So yeah, everything is fine, by the way. I'm not diabetes. My mom is. That's why there was a little fear that I could be, but no, I'm not. And because I eat a lot of sweets, Lucas was like, you have to test it. I'm sure you're eating too much sweets, and and I was like, nah, sorry, pal, I can still eat. I love sweets, unfortunately. Okay, this was okay. I'm gonna quickly do the color blue without coloring, let this to dry. Okay, I've used the other I could not rescue. I have to use a new one. That's okay. I'm pretty proud of me using the same tape, so try your best. Not only you save money, but you're saving environment, which is cool, pretty cool. Okay, blue oxides. Actually, what about if I, instead of inks, I'll do something else, like a watercolor, basically, with a cheap and more expensive? Let's do that. Let me grab watercolor. Okay, so left one will be, now we have some inks here, but I hope it's not gonna affect that much. Left one, I'm gonna do, oopsie, that's okay. Let's just ignore the color that it's there. Which colors? Blue. Let's go for the pretty blue. I'm using Kuretake watercolors, which are beautiful. And you know what? There's a fair chance that things are gonna go under my tape, since it's used tape, but that's okay. Look, relax. If it's gonna happen, that's fine. So Marta, this is like a pure disaster, watercolor disaster. This does not look well, but let's keep on adding color. Maybe it will get better. Get better, come on. A little of the blue here and it there. That's okay. It didn't go the way as I would imagine, but you know, I'm not a watercolor expert yet. I will be, hopefully, one day. Anyway, I love that. It's pretty, it's blue. It doesn't look like an ordinary Christmas tree though. It should, but it's not. So this is nice addition of color. I like that blue. Okay, and one more touch of this blue, maybe here and there. too much water or whichever. Let's leave it. Now the other side is gonna be Ranger brush, which is not watercolor. I should be using probably even cheaper brush, but I don't think I have any. This was not expensive set, by the way. This was a lovely set of Ranger brushes, actually, that I like, to be honest. And the paints are, I got them on eBay, but you can get them on Michael's and Amazon as well, around €5. There is a version of, look, it's not much nicer, the cheaper version. Why is that? Am I painting it differently or what is it? But anyway, I know that there is also the sparkly version of it. So yeah, do you know what? I love what I see. I'm gonna just leave it. And that's it. I'm gonna leave it as it is because it's fine as it is. And I'm gonna quickly, dry that. And yeah, and it's fine as it is. It's fine as it is. Let's dry that. So this is dry. Let's get rid of the tape. That's nice. I like the brownish edge here. Are you in the focus totally or not? I hope you are. Let me see. You know what? I have to tell you here now. I love you so much, guys. Oh no, dude, I heated my tape. Don't heat your tape too close or whichever, because then you're gonna get rid of, it will stick to paper too much. That's okay. But I want to tell you, I love you so much. You know why? The recent amount of comments you leave me on my channel, and beautiful messages, and just your suggestions and your thanks, which is amazing, and thank you so much for that indeed. Your thanks and your personal stories and how I helped or how I am important in your life and all of that. It's just crazy amazing to read. I don't reply to all of them, but I do read, and I do as well, as you know, I do as well, I do heart your comments. Like if you get the notification saying Marta liked your comment, it means I read it. I could not possibly physically reply to all, but I'm hearting your comment because I do read it. So thank you so much here. Honestly, this is crazy beautiful that you have been taking time to say a few words from yourself. It's just amazing. So thank you very much. Really, I really mean it. And especially that last time I've said to you that by you leaving comments and sharing and this and that, you are helping the channel to grow and to be active for YouTube to see it, because it's important. So then I can do more and more. You know, it's small things that matters, and we just don't realize that, I guess. As you can tell, this is the cheaper version. As you can tell, why? No, it's actually not that bad. And this is the more expensive one. A beautiful, honestly, stunning crystals. They're pretty old as well, because I have been saving them up. I'm not sure if they're still making them, selling them, or... But anyway, they were one of my favorites. Oops. When they appeared in the market. So I do have to say that I do like the crystals more than them, but maybe I'm able to find some better version of those. I think I am. So let me just focus on this first, finish this, and it's lovely. And I am gonna try to find some nicer shine for my card, for this one. Let me have a look first. Okay, I have some bunch of nicer, I think, basically nicer gems. I still have some on my Etsy, but very small amount, so but they are pretty, isn't it? Have a look. They are really impressive and pretty and shiny, equally well as the one that are on the expensive side. So something is wrong with my how perfect them things lay. I don't know what's wrong with me. It has to be like perfect, but it's not. And okay, this is okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to quickly glue them down. Back to action, and I'm gonna do some stamping, and this one is meant to be the more what's wrong with that? This line should not happen. I am pressing too hard, I think. But anyway, I'm gonna do Merry Christmas on my card now. Perfect. Ta-dum. Now the other way that you can attach is, instead of using double-sided tape, you can attach your card to just a 3D foam, a little foamy thing. That's what I'm gonna do. Now I have to say, for some strange reason, I am very clumsy today. Very very, I don't know what, but it's dirty here, it's dirty there, it's just, anyway, I hope, no. I told you I'm clumsy. I hope that you can see that you can, I hope I'm proving my point. That's the point, that regardless of the card itself, I hope I'm proving the point that at the end of that video, maybe we are not going to be able to recognize which are the cheaper, which are the more expensive cards. So yeah, so even though I'm clumsy and they're not perfect, I hope you can see the point that I'm making. Okay, ta-da! Pretty. Okay, so we have left our orangey reddish, which was that, yeah, okay. Now I'm gonna stamp it quickly before gluing things down and stuff. I have a little idea what I'm gonna add. Now I'm gonna be gentle now and try to not have the line there. Okay, it's okay. Now, and just to be super fair and square, I'm gonna make, am I in the, yeah, Merry Christmas by writing. Okay, there we go. Now I have this and I have that. Ta-da! This is Prima, older collection, but still I think pretty, and I'm gonna use those, I hope. And yeah, definitely we will try to use that. Is there any way of gluing down things that then it's all even and nice? Because I don't know how are those. Now the other one I got is a gift, which is pretty, and I'm glad I can finally use it. There's nothing worse that someone is sending you a gift, you're very thankful, but there is no kind of feeling for use of it at that point, and it's waiting and it's waiting, and that was with this one, it was waiting. So hopefully this time, okay, enough is enough. You see the point, you see my point, and we will see this one now. How gorgeous. I like that. Now this is pretty big, I have to say, and the the Christmas tree itself, it's a bit looking kind of very tilt on the side, so it's no, you know what, I think this is too big. Am I right? Am I able to, I don't know. You know what, Marta, just go for it. I know it's big, that's okay. You can just pretend you don't see it's that big. Can I? Okay, and now, since they are pretty much holding on, I'm gonna just cut them and use them. to make the whole test fair and square, we have to be fair and square, right? Right, now, as I said to you earlier on, the idea of comparison came to me in the morning, literally, and I was like, okay, I have to do it, although I should be doing something completely different, trust me. Well, maybe the cooking dinner would be nice for a change, and maybe packing your orders from Etsy, guys. That would be handy, because you have given me so much work now. But I was like, no, Marta, it will wait, it's okay, you can really do it later on. So I couldn't wait with this idea, because I really hope to give you a hope. I hope to give you a hope that use what you have. How pretty! Wow! Both are pretty. I mean, realistically speaking, come on. I'm gonna put the other, I just need more space here, of course. How is that possible that we make such a mess, like, around ourselves? So this is what we have now, and you please tell me. I'm trying to think which was which. You tell me. Oh, you can't see. Of course you can't see, because there's 100 million things here. Yeah, if I'm not in day or two on YouTube, means I tripped over my desk and the floor. No, I will tidy up today after I do 100 other things that are, of course, more important. Anyway, I'm gonna move the camera maybe more, because otherwise I can't move my... Oops, okay. So what do you think? Which is your favorite side? Left, the more expensive one, or right, the cheaper one? And why? And I tell you what I think. I prefer this side. I think it's more festive, more shiny, bigger, better. It's just how it came up. I really was not planning... Oh, sorry. I really was not planning on making any side any better. I really wanted to have a real feel for more expensive, cheaper one, which is which, blah, blah, blah. And now, if I can tell, I would imagine that getting a nice Merry Christmas stamp is great. Getting a good stamping block or a good ink, black ink, it's great. But color-wise, inking-wise, watercolor-wise, for my trees, I don't see the difference. If not to say, and let's give the honest opinion, I prefer the colors here, the cheaper one. Brighter, kind of livelier. Am I right? Like, look. Can you tell why I prefer this? Yes. What about this one? Oops, I have to stick my jewels better. Can you tell why? You know, same for here. I think this is very equal color-wise to me, the watercolor one. But I like the very festive blinging. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up at that, guys, and I really hope I did give you hope, and I give you permission to not feel bad about not owning all the tools and craft products on the market available there. Use what you have. Look for cheaper products, find solutions, try to see things from different perspective. Not always things that are made for crafters are the best. Look for the florist articles in the shops, for florist artists, for kids art, for I don't know, for like home, let's say even home decor kind of things. Sometimes you find interesting stuff. So yeah, give yourself a permission of just creating with a joy rather than stress of what you have at home, what you can afford and what you cannot afford. I hope I proved you wrong, right? Oh, well, you know what I mean. I'm wrap up at that, and I'm gonna say goodbye, and I'm gonna say a big thank you again. I love you loads. I am already missing you, although I'm still chatting to you. I miss you. But I am so excited to share this video now. More than excited, actually. So I hope it was nice, fun, educational. And if it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Let me know what you think. And I will see you soon. See you tomorrow, maybe. Bye.